We have discussed how machines can construct an artificial reality in the brain in a vat scenario. However, this is not the only way that machines can alter our perceptions. In the world in which we currently live, there are many ways that machine learning and curated content warp our perceptions. Much like how Neo lived in a world that was presented to him by machines, in our modern lives, most of our time is spent on computers, cell phones, and other technology. This technology has been designed to curate content and create a personalized experience. In one such case, Facebook chose to perform mass studies on their users, selecting a group of nearly 700,000 people, intentionally exposing them to more or less of their friends' positive content, as well as more or less of their friends' negative content. The results show that those exposed to positive content produced positive posts, and those exposed to negative content produced negative posts. This is referred to as emotional contagion. The Facebook study highlights a key ethical issue surrounding the ability that social media companies hold to manipulate and alter the reality of those using them. The perceptions of users in the digital space is directly influenced by how Facebook has tailored their feeds, which is greatly impacted by the concept of emotional contagion.
These studies firstly show us how much of our cognitive states rely on the people around us, but secondly, the unethical nature of these studies show how capable and willing social media is to actively manipulate the emotional and cognitive states of its users. The study also extends to how likely someone is to perform actions outside of the network, such as voting in elections, given certain prompts on the platform. Despite controversies, the behavior of social media companies persists, as was seen in the Cambridge Analytica scandal, where mass manipulation of people through social media had a serious impact on the results of elections of various countries, including the 2016 US election. Facebook's power to influence the emotions of its users lends itself to the potential of manipulation for reasons other than for academic study. This raises concerns, for it is impossible to tell just how much of our feeds are being curated in order to alter our perceptions. Just as how simulated reality thought experiments such as the brain in a vat scenario show us, the Facebook study also highlights how we don't always have an accurate picture of reality. Social media appears, on the surface, to be an experience machine, as it shows us and helps us experience the content we ask for. However, it curates that content in a way to increase user retention, as they use this to generate ad revenue. Other bots create content that tends to be inflammatory and emotionally charged. Ideas spread through social media as a form of mimetic emotional contagion. Those more likely to infect new people are more successful. This can take the form of a rage bug, which is a recollection of events that are supercharged to make people angry, or in the form of conspiracy theories that prey on people's fears and phobias. Just as the experience machine is completely voluntary, registration for social media platforms such as Facebook is as well. However, as people don't understand the terms of conditions, there is no informed consent for mind-altering experiments and features. The average consumer is unaware of the forms of manipulation, such as emotional contagion, and therefore is likely ignorant of the ways in which their feed could be altered. Ultimately, what we can learn from the Facebook study is that social media and AI can change the way we perceive reality and even ourselves. Our minds, specifically emotions, can be altered by the technology we use and the media we consume. Once you plug into the experience machine, you seize all power. Those who oversee the experience machine can alter anything about it to serve their own interests. The ethical problem is the unawareness of social media as a form of experience machine. Here is our works cited. Thank you so much for watching.